Two, one. We are live. What is up, everybody? How you all doing today? Happy Friday, and welcome back to the Referral Partner Acquisition Show. If you're new to the show, my name is Agnos, and as always, I'm here with my co-host Panos Navanitis. If you're new to the show, we do this every Friday at 12 noon Eastern. Every single Friday. We haven't missed one. We probably missed one only. Probably Thanksgiving this year. And every single Friday at this time, we talk about how you can acquire referral partners, provide them value so that you earn their business faster, more business faster, and how you retain them long term so you earn their business for life. And so if you find whatever we talk about today valuable, please let us know by either slapping that like button, that love button, or leave a comment down below during the live. If you have a question, we'll answer it live with you. If you watch this in the replay, we're happy to answer your question afterwards. Today, we're going to be talking about 5 things we believe that you should be considering in 2024. Panos, did you want to say something? I heard.
Yeah, absolutely. So something very nice happened yesterday. A member of our Facebook group here at the Referral Partner Acquisition Group actually took one of our posts and posted it in another Facebook group, which is actually super big. And we had an influx of new members in our group today and yesterday. So I just want to welcome in all the new people that joined the past 2 days. This group is absolutely free. We provide you with free resources. You can ask us your questions. We can answer them live. You can DM us and we can answer you one-on-one. We're here to help you. Our focus is on helping you build referral partnerships. So I just want to say welcome in to all the new members.
Yeah, if you're a new member and you're watching this, welcome to our group. Welcome to the show. We're here every Friday at 12 noon Eastern, not midnight. And Panos, let's go ahead and talk about the 5 considerations that we believe that you should be thinking about if you're in the mortgage industry going into 2024. These are things I cannot believe people don't consider, and that's why we're talking about this today. This may be a little bit of a boring episode. We're not going to go through any systems or show you any crazy slideshows. We're just going to make sure that you understand these 5 things that don't slip your mind going in 2024. One thing people don't consider, and I want you all to consider going into the new year, is what are you trying to accomplish? And define that. I'm just looking to close more business than last year. I'm trying to work harder, which nowadays we can call that spinning wheels. What are you trying to accomplish? And I actually mentioned this to someone the other day. They told me that they're just going to keep this. They just said, I'm just going to keep calling realtors and making connections. After I had asked this person about, their goals. So that could be how many loans you want to close per month, obviously. And you need to backtrack from there. How many phone calls do you need to make per day? How many new touch points do you need to make per day? How many platforms are you going to do that on? Or how many platforms are you going to do each of these activities on? What's your follow-up going to look like? How many follow-ups are you going to do every day? So adding numbers so that you actually have this mathematical equation, you can reverse engineer it, most do, we do, so that you know exactly where you're going. Because if you're just going into 2024 thinking, I'm going to call more people and I'm going to send more emails and I'm going to go to more networking events and I'm going to make more flyers, and what is more? You may have a definition of more, but I know that people are watching this, you may not. And those are mainly for you guys. Define what your goal is, because it's like a map. If your destination is more, how long is it going to take for you to get there? It's infinite. You'll never get there because, once the market changes and all of a sudden everyone starts making money again, are you going to be happy that you achieved it, or are you just going to want more, which is a dog chasing its tail? You've gotten more, you've cut the tail, but you want more. So it's really important to know what you're trying to accomplish so that when you get there, you're fulfilled. If you just want more, what does that mean? Maybe one day you'll get more, but what does that mean? You'll have more, and then you'll want more, and you'll have more, and then you'll want more of that. But what is more? So where do you need to get to in your business that checks all your boxes? My boxes are different than Panos's boxes.
And something super important along those lines is, why do you need to get there? What are you going to do if you get there? Does that change your life? Does it change your personal life? Does that help you travel more? Does that help you spend more time with your family? Like,
Generic things that people want.
the point is, you need to know your exact goals so you can keep yourself accountable to those goals.
Exactly. Good point. You cannot keep yourself account. You can't tell yourself, "Hey, me a week ago, did you do more?" Yes, I did. Great. First of all, self-tracking sucks. Don't self-track. You need to have a system that tracks for you. Data rules everything. People lie on their self-tracking. If you ask me how many times I had chocolate this week, and I said once or twice, and then I actually tracked it for the next 7 days, that number is going to be different. So what I'm saying is you need to put numbers on things. Anyway, kind of got off. I'm going to talk about chocolate today, but excellent point. Keep yourself accountable. The next consideration I want you guys to have is complexity kills. Is what I want you guys to consider. Consider the fact that complexity kills. And what does that mean? Complexity is just something that's difficult, obviously. And what I've noticed a lot of people do in this industry is they try to do things that are complicated because they think, oh, it's complicated. It must be the golden nugget or the golden goose, or it must be the answer to all my problems. And sometimes, most of the time, and we teach this for us and for our clients, things are very simplified. You simplify the prospecting, you simplify the follow-up, you simplify the nurture, and those are like the first three levers that you need to consider. Even though you may get a bigger dopamine hit from posting on TikTok or social media, you getting a deal that has a more probability of you doing some sort of outreach as opposed to making a TikTok. And it's going to move the needle not as far as prospecting, follow up, etc. So trying to do everything and making things complex, and trying to pull all these levers that I mentioned last week, and trying to do everything. What I see sometimes is in Facebook groups, someone will post a screenshot of this really intricate, complex drip campaign workflow, and then I'll see a bunch of comments, thousands of comments. People say, "I want it, I want it, I want it, I want it." You don't even know what it is. Like from the screenshot that I'm thinking of, without really real detail, you don't know what this is, but you want it. Everyone wants it because it's complex, it's shiny. So you don't need, and that's going to kill your business if you just keep pulling shiny levers. Focus on three levers: how to find prospects and referral partners, which this is basically the same thing, delivering on your promise to them, and then retaining them long term. Anyway, what were you saying?
It's not rocket science, okay? No. We are not biochemists, okay? We are not doctors, okay? We're not trying to cure cancer here. Hopefully somebody does that one day. The point is, our job is to be in front of prospects, clients, and referral partners. That's it, okay? That's what you have to do. Will is absolutely right. Complexity kills. And the reason is, if the way you set up things are super complex, you won't be able to keep up. Sure, you might do it for a week, the super complex task, but you won't be able to sustain that. You need to find things that save your time, save your energy, and help you.
And complex may not just be one thing that's complex. Complexity could mean you're trying to post on every platform every day and write all the content and make all the pictures and edit and make your videos. And that's really complex. And it's probably moving the needle in the direction that you want a lot slower than the important, boring tasks, which is prospecting. Fulfilling is not boring, and retaining is not boring either. But the first thing is boring, but it needs to be done. That's how we fill a pipeline. The third thing I want you guys to consider is really similar to the last one we just went over, which is simplicity scales. So if you just simplify those three things, it can be four things for you. Simplify your prospecting, streamline it, delegate it, and make sure that it's going at 100% speed rate, whatever I'm trying to say. Make sure that's working, what I'm trying to say, and focus on that. And then that's it. And check. Then Make sure that every single borrower of yours, are they happy? If not, why? Ask them. Are you having a good experience? Give me clarity. And then if not, how can you improve that for the next person, the next person? And that's the second thing you can focus on. And then staying in front of your borrowers and staying in front of your referral partners. Simplify a system that keeps you in front of them automatically without you having to do anything, without minimizing your need to do anything, to do any legwork. So simplify things and you'll be able to scale, because as long as you simplify things into those three things, I keep saying the word things, you'll be able to analyze your numbers, tracking your numbers, and double down on whatever's working. So,
it's not only that. It's the fact that if you do something complicated, right, and you just stop doing it after a couple of weeks or a month or two, then you're back at the beginning, you try the new thing, and you don't build out the process. But compare this now to a loan officer without using us. I'm not saying like people should use us. I'm just saying like compare that to a loan officer who's just doing simple things every day, like prospecting new referral partners, following up with their existing database, and making sure their clients are happy. This guy will 100% beat the guy who changes his process every other week because he finds or she finds a new shiny object like AI. Like now the craziness is with AI. Everybody wants AI in their business.
AI has been in your business for years, and you just never called it AI. You just called it technology. To get to our next point, guys, you should, going into 2024, really, no matter what year it is, hone in on the one-to-many approach, meaning focus on meeting real estate agents, divorce attorneys, if you leverage that niche, accountants, if you have that background, financial advisors, if you have something to offer them. If not, then realtors is always going to be your best bet. But focus on the one-to-many approach. You meet one realtor, you get unlimited amount of business. You meet one lead, probably you bought it from, and no referrals, leads. It's usually a one-off, and you don't build business from it, and it's hard to actually get more referrals from that transaction for whatever reason, because of really how the relationship started and whatever happened in between. A referral is always going to convert higher. There's no doubt. So why would you ever consider buying a lead unless you're making over $15,000 a month and you have money to put into ads? That's you, perfect. If that's not you, focus on the one-to-many approach. Plant your seeds and they'll feed you forever. You just got to close the loan right one time. That's all. So focus on the one-to-many approach, which our clients that are working with us, they're all doing. They're working on building relationships with real estate agents or other prospective referral partners so that they can get business from all of them forever. And not just one lead, but many. And then from that relationship, they build 2, 3 more relationships on both sides of the transaction. And it all starts from a referral. And this takes time. It's not sexy, but it works. Anyone who's a top producer, they've done it. And that's why they're there.
If you start building relationships now, in 6 months from today, you will have a book of business, okay? Because you will be doing more than the majority of your competition.
Yep.
So take this time. I personally challenge you. Take this time during the holidays when everyone is clicking off, everyone is out, everyone goes on holidays, everyone wants to relax. Now is the time to build the plan for 2024. That plan doesn't have to be complex. Focus on the things that you know works. Prospecting clients, prospecting referral partners, and staying in front of them top of mind. That's the only thing you need to do. And after that, once you have built some relationships and you have a book of business, sure, you can go and hire social media teams and build your branding and create fancy TikToks. But the people who do that, they first build their business on referrals and on relationships, okay? Yeah. All these loan officers who have hundreds of thousands of followers and they're top producers, they didn't start by posting TikToks, okay? They didn't start that way. They got to that point because now they're making so much money, they can delegate certain things and hire more marketing people. You're not there yet. If you are, congrats, grow even further. But for the 99% of other loan officers, focus on the simple things that work. That's it.
Yeah, man. I used to think this. I used to think, how do these people, like this is for your competition, loan officers that I follow, how are they making such quality, attractive, interesting content every single day? How are they doing it? It sounds like so much work. I get tired after 2 weeks, and I have to learn how to video edit and all this stuff. Unless they have some sort of, unless they were a technology whiz in high school or middle school, so they have that background. I was not that way. I learned all this late. I wish I had learned it before. If you're wondering how is this possible? And this is, I don't want you to think that their content is the reason why they have 1 million subscribers. Like Pano said, they were already successful first. Then they hired someone to do this properly, and that is what you're consuming every day. And so you think that you need to be at that level. Well, to be at that level, you need to do a few things first before making your fancy videos. You can still practice and make videos. I'm not saying don't make videos. Make content every day. But what anyone who you're thinking of that I'm making an example of, they were already successful first because they built their business around mainly their referral network, most likely. Very little loan officers build their business around buying leads every single day for $3,000 a month or more. Very rare. It depends on your position, of course. We're running out of time, but I want to mention the last consideration for 2024. Guys, consider to double down on your prospecting. 2024 is going to be awesome. And if you double down your prospecting, you will double the results compared to what you would be doing if you just connected with realtors, called your past clients, and if you, whatever you're doing, 2x it. And if you have the funds, hire a company to do it for you. For example, work with us. We'll help you on the prospecting end, and you can work on everything else. And that way you're doubling down. So do double the amount of work. Don't work harder, smarter. And if you don't want to work with us, or you don't work with another company, figure out a way to automate your processes. If you need help, ask us questions. We're here to help you. You don't have to pay us anything for that. We're here to help you. This is what we're here to do in this group. But be smart. So double down your prospecting by either automating your processes. It can be as easy as, if I'm prospecting on Facebook every single day, but not TikTok or not Instagram or not LinkedIn, add LinkedIn or add Instagram or add something. That's doubling down. Just double it down. Add a platform, or do double the numbers. It could be email, or ask a marketing company to do something for you so that you can double down on something else. But double down 2024 because it's going to be a good year.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. This is the year a lot of loan officers will not renew their license. That's a positive thing for the people who are staying in this business. So if you know you're staying, if you know that this is your industry, you might as well not only double down, 10x down, and build those relationships.
Absolutely. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video today. Thank you so much for joining us. As always, we're here every single Friday at 12 noon Eastern live. You can watch this on a replay on our YouTube channel, WA Marketing Solutions. If you'd like to learn more about how to partner up with us, please visit our website, wamarketingsolutions.com, or you can send us a message on social media, on Facebook, in the group, in Messenger. Any way is fine. Other than that, thanks for tuning in to the Referral Partner Acquisition Show, and we'll see you guys next time.